Hello, scientists, and welcome to day 16 of your online science learning. Before we begin, I need to show growth mindset and admit that I made a mistake yesterday, and I hope to get better today. I called the inner planets, or the rocky planets, tertiary planets. That's not what they're called terrestrial planets. Please forgive my mistake.
So today as we begin lesson 16, we are now shifting out of our solar system and space unit into thinking about matter. So as we look at today's lesson, we're going to think about, well, what is matter? What does that even mean? And what isn't matter?
So we know as scientists that in order for something to be matter, it has to have mass and take up space or have volume. So when we think about that, we can kind of start to put things into categories of matter and non-matter. So let's get out our science journals or a scratch piece of paper. So when I think about matter, I might think of a desk or a chair I have at home. Let's see, I can think about rain. That has mass and takes up space. And even though it's strange to think about, gases like the wind or the air I breathe, those have mass and take up space. Think about blowing up a balloon. Now, things that exist but don't have mass or take up space. What about something like time? Time exists, but it can't be measured in those ways. Or maybe an idea. Or even light. Light exists, but it can't have mass or take up space.
Now it's time to get creative. I want you to think of those five things that are matter and not matter. Maybe these are some you can think of on your own and draw them. 5 of each. Now, if it's not matter, does it really matter?
So scientists, as you are thinking of your 5 items that are matter and 5 items that are not matter, you can also take a look at the links below to help you understand a little bit more about what matter is and what it isn't. It's a little bit of a tricky concept to think about, and we want to be sure that you have your head wrapped around it. Bye, scientists.
Bye, scientists.